Why is my oil light on? You're driving along, everything feels normal, and then it happens. The oil light flickers on. The engine sounds fine. The car still accelerates. There's no smoke, no burning smell, no obvious drama. It's just that small but serious warning light on your dashboard. Many drivers hope it will disappear on its own. Some keep driving and check it later. That's exactly how minor lubrication issues turn into major engine problems. So, what your oil light actually means. Most drivers translate oil light into I need an oil change or I'm low on oil. That can be true, but it's not the full picture. Most vehicles, the red light on the dash is primarily an oil pressure warning, not just you're due for a service reminder. It means the engine's lubrication system is not building or maintaining the pressure it needs to protect moving parts. Two main oil-related indicators. Your red oil light pressure light often looks like a little oil can symbol, indicates low oil pressure inside the engine. This is urgent and should never be ignored. Yellow amber light level, it's on some vehicles, not all, indicates the oil level is low in the oil pan. Pressure might still be okay temporarily, but the engine is at risk if the level continues to drop. The critical point, the red oil light isn't just about how much oil you have, it's about whether you can circulate properly at the right pressure. So if it helps to separate the two ideas. You have an oil level, how much oil is in the engine, and oil pressure, how forcibly that oil is being pushed through the engine. You can think of it like blood in the human body. The amount of blood is like the oil level. The blood pressure is like oil pressure. You need both. Enough oil in the system, enough pressure to move that oil to every critical surface. If oil level is low, the pump may not be able to pick up enough oil. If oil pressure is low, even full oil pans won't protect the engine. That's why the oil light is such a big deal. If it's not warning you about something cosmetic or optional, it's warning you about the fundamental protection of the engine. And, your engine, your low oil level, it can drop due to the oil can go away because of normal consumption and higher vehicle, engines, small leaks from gaskets or seals, poorly installed or damaged oil filter, burning oil from worn pistons, rings, or valve seals, simply going too long between oil changes. You could literally, when you're talking about the pressure, the oil pump is the heart of the lubrication system. Its job is to move oil through the engine under pressure. If the pump wears out, becomes internally damaged, is starved for oil too long, if it's is fed by a restricted or clogged pickup screen, it may no longer be able to maintain proper pressure. And the signs may include your oil light flickering at idle, light coming on more often when the engine is hot, light turning on when slowing down or turning, new ticking or knocking sound from the motor, which hopefully you don't got that, because that means you're really starting to go metal on metal with your engine parts, your internal engine parts. And then you've got oil leaks. Could be the valve cover gasket, oil pan gasket, front rear main seal, timing cover, oil filter housing, drain plug, oil cooler lines and fittings. The list just goes on and on. And, you can normally spot some of these leaks, but sometimes oil just goes, the wind makes the oil travel, and it can make the oil pool in different places and stuff. So be very careful with that. And then you can have a faulty oil pressure sensor. You can have old or degraded oil. You can have a clogged oil pickup screen or internal restrictions. And you can have internal engine wear. So what do you do when the oil light turns on? Safely pull over, turn off the engine, and check the oil level. So you open the hood, locate the oil dipstick, pull it out, wipe it clean, reinsert it fully and remove it again. Check the level against the markings. And you have to add oil if it's necessary. If you add the oil and then you start it and the engine light goes out, and hallelujah, now you've got time to get in another shop, but you still need to get in another shop to find out where the oil has went. You know, this is not a time or a place for you to play chicken with your car. If you play chicken with your car on coolant or oil or brakes, or pretty much the car works harmoniously with each other. It works. Each system is integral to make your car perform like it's supposed to. So engine oil, definitely super critical, coolant critical, brake fluid critical. All of the things are critical on one level or another. So the best shot, your best bet, is to find a repair shop, one that you can trust, build a relationship, know that it costs money to drive your car. It's funny to me, we in the automotive side of it, we know that your greatest hope walking through our door is that it's not going to cost you any money. Second biggest hope is that if it does cost you money, it's not going to cost very much. It costs money to drive your car. Why is everybody shocked when the automotive repair shop hands you a big estimate? If you haven't been spending money on your car, why are you shocked that you're going to have to spend money on your car? You have to budget your money for your car. You have to know that it's not right to act like you're being shocked when they hand you an estimate. I mean, you can, but it's just really not doing you any good. Stay safe, stay strong.